Guys, welcome back to the Cutting Up Classics YouTube channel in the Minter Fab shop. Got the Bad Investments Ford back in here, trying to get it done for the Vintiques Northwest Nationals here in town this Thursday. That's 4 days from now, and we've got about 2 days to work on it. So let's get the steering column out of it. All the interior's in it and done, and we're pulling the column out now. We decided that we didn't like the look of it, which we probably should have just put a new one in it to begin with, but we thought we'd get that one all painted up, and it just did not look right. So getting all the nuts and bolts out of it, we got to get the engine bay cleaned, we got to get the rest of this cut and buffed. I got to adjust some suspension. The front end needs to come up, the back end needs to go down. Lots to do. Let's get after it. Alright guys, we are changing direction on the truck. I got the column out, and Kevin, the owner, had ordered this I Did It column, and it is going to work, but it's way shorter than the one that was in there, which means it doesn't stick down into the engine bay as far, so all the steering angles change and everything, so we needed some more double D 3/4 inch steering shaft. I don't have any, well I have some, but it's not enough. So ordered that. I also ordered a floor plate bracket because I welded one onto the other column. I'm not doing that with this good one. We were going to paint the other one, so it didn't matter. This one, it's all black. It's ready to go. Also had to order a longer drop. I ordered a 3.5, but we need at least a 4.5. Bigger would be better, but they don't make one in black, so we're going to go with the 4.5. We'll make it work. Started building the bracket for the pedal. It's actually in the oven powder coating right now, but the factory style pedal that we had used for this, it's not even a factory pedal, it's like an S10 pedal or whatever, but did not fit right, so had the carpet out. I built a little bracket that sits flat out here, and goes back. This is all ready to come out. I'm going to go unhook it on the back side there, get that out of the way, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, just cleaning up under the hood here, trying to get the brake switch in for the lights. I just realized we didn't have that done yet, and got to take out that little fitting right there, and it's Loctited in there. So I got to heat that up, just add a little heat to it with a torch and get that out of there, and we can get the brakes hooked up. All the wiring's right here somewhere. The wiring's laying in there somewhere. I did get the piece made for the gas pedal. I'll show you that when we go to install it. Kevin likes it. We'll get it put in, and we'll just keep cleaning today. I had to overnight parts, like I said, for the steering column, so that'll be here tomorrow. Let's keep trucking. Okay, well this is completely unnecessary. They put Loctite on this fitting, so with multiple hits of heat and an easy out and a pair of vice grips, they finally come out. Alright, got our overnight parts from Japan. Now we can get a steering column put in that Ford. I'll get this opened up, we'll go over what's in the box, get started. Alright, so we got a uniball mounting plate for the bottom of the column. That'll go under the carpet so you don't see it. They didn't have one in black, so we'll just go with the what looks like a used one. I don't know what's up with the plating on that. Anyway, a longer drop for the steering column, which actually yeah, someone changed that one out. Ha! That's a 3.5. Wow. Well, I guess we'll be calling Summit now because there should have been a 4.5-inch drop in there, not another 3.5. God! So I just got off the phone with these guys and they're sending a new one out, but definitely 3.5 inches. So now we could stand around and scratch our heads, or we can figure out a way to get this column in here. I've got to get it in here. So, and I honestly think the 4.5 is going to be too short anyway. So I'm going to be modifying some parts to make it work. So I think we're just going to have to get the column in there, and then once that piece shows up, hopefully tomorrow. I didn't actually ask if they were going to overnight it because we overnighted this stuff. I doubt they're going to. So this might all be for naught, man. We might not make this deadline here. It's not anyone's deadline but mine. So I guess the only other thing I could do is modify one of these and cut it up and make some spacer plates and go from there. So we're going to figure something out. Let's get going on this. All right, guys. Video's kind of all over the place. Got the column in there. I got it mocked up. I did overnight parts. I did it. Steering columns are 2.25 inch, not 2 inch. So that's on me for not checking. The parts I ordered from Summit ended up coming in wrong. They are sending me the right one, and we did overnight the right parts. So made this little bracket. It's the same one I used on the old column to hold the shifter cable. So figured I'd just cut this out again. Yeah. Wow. Had to make sure that was right. The other one's laying right below me here. So got that going. Did some polishing, did some more cleaning. The truck did get fully polished. It's getting there. Show you guys this. Kevin ordered a super nice steering wheel from Spark. It's the same leather and stitching that is used in the truck, so that's super nice. So I got the column mocked up, all that stuff's ready to go. I'm gonna wait to put this on till tomorrow so I can get the column set and put this in the right spot to get that cable ran up and into where it needs to go. So there's that. I'm going to put the speedometer cable in. Not the cable, but the gear. It has a electronic setup in it, but there was no gear with the transmission when we got it, and I didn't have any with the Dakota Digital Dash when we got it put in. So I got a whole bunch of them. I think I got 5 different ones so we can get it close with the tires in the back. Probably gonna pull the column out and clean up the dash, get that all buffed, cover everything up, and then clean that all up. More polishing. Let's get after it. Still haven't lost hope that it's gonna make it. All right, guys, just got back from a little job, about an hour from me, doing some handrails real quick, and I got our box of goodies from Texas, from Summit. Hopefully this has what we need in it. Well, I just opened the box. It's the part that was shipped wrong the other day, but it's not the right part. So, still waiting on pieces. Think I'm going to get the windows cleaned, get the dash detailed, all that stuff. Hope they show up. I'm going to check my status real quick and see where that order is. So FedEx says they delivered it. It's right there by the gate. My girls are not here, so I'm going to steal their hot rod and go find my parts. Let's turn this thing on kill and hopefully don't die. There they are. Got a couple steering mounts if anybody needs one. The lemma on these parts, this drop bracket, oh, it's not polished. Haha, it is getting powder coated. Perfect. And then here's our floor mount piece, which should work. Okay, let's get something done. So this is a 5-inch drop. Like I said, it is not polished. I thought in the ad it was polished, which means I'm gonna put it in the oven. But oh, that should be perfect. Perfect. I think it'll fit down in there real nice. Let's get it apart, get her cooking. All right, so we got this all apart. It is textured. It does have a little bit of a tooth to it, but I'm gonna sand it up, I think, with a Scotch-Brite pad real quick, just to give it a little bit. Let's turn on the cookie oven here, get it breaking. Okay guys, that's bacon. That was one of those tools that I bought and I was like, nah, I'll probably use it every once in a while. I use that thing a lot. When we were building that Bronco Princess, the gray one that was sold at Barrett this year, I used that thing almost every day. It was crazy. Every little piece of hardware we did, every little piece of hidden mounting brackets or whatever, I did them right here. The big stuff, my main guys at Van Emberg Enterprises here in town did them, but the little stuff I did here, that way I wasn't bombarding them with boxes of bolts and whatnot. Sandblasted everything in my little cabinet, did it all right here in the shop. Definitely saved a bunch of time and money. So, okay, I'm gonna get detailing. Let those cook for 18 minutes at 400 degrees. Pull them out of the oven, let it cool, and then let's get the steering column done. I'd really like to see this thing outside today. Alright, timer's off. Not too shabby for some home-baked goods. We'll wheel them out here and let them cool off. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Cool. Back to polishing. All right, guys, I've not been in the recording mood. I've just been trying to get stuff done. So, we do have a working shift cable on there and a mess underneath here again, which has already been cleaned once. We have a steering shaft that's in there that has a 3/8 nut worth of gap between it and the header. So that's cool. Hopefully when it turns sideways, we miss everything. Thought I'd show you that. I'm gonna get my nut put on the back side of this bolt. I drilled it out, threaded it through, and then there'll be a nut on the back side, which I still don't like. It looks to me like it's gonna be a little loose, which is odd, because that is a joint that is supposed to be on there, but it's definitely a little floppy, so it might get welded anyway. We'll see. Alright guys, the shop is a disaster, but I feel like we are on the downhill slide with the Bad Investments Ford. It's all polished up. I will probably go over it again tomorrow, one more time just to be safe. The steering is done and working. Painted up that joint there. Got a little clearance between the header and the steering shaft. I think I can put that back on now. Bloop. All right, there's that. Woo! Look at that. Does look good. Does look good. Well, all that being said, I think we're going to make the show. Kind of got a busy day tomorrow. Got to take one of the pups to the vet. Got to take the girls, drop them off to get their hair did with their mom about 5 o'clock. And then I think I'm going to take this down to the Sundome, get all of our stuff set up. Just going to do a table. We're going to put the board up that we had with Princess. That'll go down there. And then put some lighting on it, banners for the car show and stuff, get that done. Get this in there. Like I said, I'll probably clean this up one more time, just wipe it down. It just gets dusty in here in general. So yeah, does look good though. Hopefully Kevin's happy with it. He spent a lot of time thinking and putting stuff together to make it all work. So definitely a far cry from what it was when we got it. Oh, I still got to clean that back window. So that being said, guys, make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss anything. We've got always something going on. We'll do some videos of the show this weekend, or do a video of the show, I think. So yeah, make sure the notification bell is on. That way you get notified when you do subscribe. You'll get all the videos. Leave a thumbs up. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Until next time, keep building awesome stuff. We'll see you later.